Oh no, it's VideoCrap!
Oh yeah, women whores, man. I could get into a $10 piece of ass right now.
$10? Caveman, I've never paid more than $1.50. They must be charging you for a founder's fee.
Oh, no, wait. You got it all wrong here, Jonesy. They charge by the inch.
What do you get when you mix the Terminator, zombies, and summer camp slasher tropes all into one? You get 1991's Stealth Hunters. It's about an evil corporate millionaire who wants to replace the US military with his, quote, soldiers of the 21st century, who are specially trained zombie soldiers he calls the Stealth Hunters. These aren't quite your typical standard zombies though, as they don't walk slow nor do they eat brains. They're basically an army of sea-level Terminators who have to be programmed from dead bodies before they can come back to life. One of the best parts of the movie is within the first 5 minutes. The intro credits start with some pretty cool eerie 80s style music. And then we're taken to the living room of the character named Jonathan Gage. And then I realized this movie is most definitely, at least I think it is, a shot-on-video flick. So Jonathan is what appears to be a paranoid employee of Techstar who is behind the Stealth Hunters project. He seems to have smuggled out a VHS tape to show a local news reporter what the heck is going on behind the scenes there.
With the recent cuts in defense spending, the numbers of the United States Army will be cut in half by the year 2000. Techstar proudly presents the soldier of the 21st century.
Come on, this isn't showing me anything new. It's just a sales pitch for new Army gear.
And then, out of nowhere, then the man behind Techstar enters the room, who I admittedly have no idea what his name is. I never caught it while watching this, and even after rewatching some scenes, I can't figure out what his name is. So let's just refer to him as Evil Boss Bad Guy. Anyway, Evil Boss Bad Guy, he takes care of Gage.
You stupid fuck.
After this, the movie really begins when a platoon of soldiers are used as a simple training exercise against the Stealth Hunters. It was supposed to be a safe military exercise, much like in the movie Dog Soldiers, where you had the British military taking on giant, terrifying werewolves. That was also in a military exercise gone wrong. And in this movie situation, the Stealth Hunter zombies were supposed to use blank bullets, but then they're ordered to replace them with real bullets, which also reminded me of Child's Play 3 when Chucky replaced the paintball rifle bullets with real bullets. When I got my first short glimpse of a Stealth Hunter, I wrote in my notes that he kind of reminds me of IG-88, the bounty hunter from Star Wars. And well, apparently I was not the only one to make that connection.
Hey, you Star Wars looking faggot, fuck!
Yeah, that line would probably not go over so well if released today in 2017, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't laugh. So the military exercise goes wrong, of course, with every soldier being taken out one by one.
It was a dirty shot. Showtime.
Our main hero of the movie ends up being Nathan Burke, who becomes the lone survivor of the attack.
What the fuck are you?
In another scene, we meet our other protagonists, a group of teenagers in a horror trope-filled scene preparing for a road trip at a gas station.
Oh, and Mom says hi.
You called her again? I had to bust my butt to get her to let you come along. If you keep calling her every time we stop, she's gonna think something's wrong.
No, dum-dum. Actually, your mom will think if you don't call in to check in, then something's wrong. What the heck? And I don't know why, but I really love movie scenes with dated gas stations from the 80s and 90s. So then our group of unlikely heroes gets involved with the Stealth Hunters.
You guys see me? Oh, shit!
They take Nathan Burke along with them to escape from the stealth hunters, and it's at about this point, just 30 minutes in, the movie really starts to fall off flat. For the rest of the movie, as expected, it turns into a horror-like Survivor situation, but since the movie is on such a low budget, the lighting as well as the audio, it's so bad.
Not too far from here. It's that farm.
And there's a whole lot of shooting in this movie, so if you like gunfights and people getting shot or stabbed, you're probably gonna like this movie. There's also a side story with a top military captain who goes by the name of Fields, and he's trying to figure out what happened to his men that died. But I won't get into that part of the movie, but this scene is pretty awesome.
Hey man, only Techstar behind this point.
Yeah. Understand?
Burke and the teenagers take refuge in an empty warehouse, fighting for their lives in every way possible.
This fucking psycho's gonna talk.
How you gonna do that?
Fucking 12-gauge enema.
And then when they have some downtime...
I said, yo, man, I got an itch. I got an itch. Right there. Scratch it for me?
And one majorly annoying thing is how terrible the teenagers are with guns, or just using common sense with them. At one point, Elaine gets attacked by a zombie, so her friend Glenn takes out a machine gun and just starts shooting before he even has a clear shot. I mean, come on. That happens at least 2 to 3 other times in the movie too. But guess what? He pays for stupidity in his own dumb way. As the 2 remaining survivors, Elaine and Burke, take out the final stealth hunters, and all seems well as they recover overnight. That is until the evil boss bad guy and his remaining henchmen show up. The biggest downside of stealth hunters is that there's a lot of boring rambling between characters, mostly with scenes involving employees of Techstar. And then Burke lets out his feelings about Techstar, and he gets his revenge.
Fuck you!
Oh, jeez, Burke, I'm sorry. Is your leg hurt?
Nothing personal. Just business.
Then, for some stupid reason, the henchmen still want to continue on after their boss gets his head blown off. Like, what the F? But not for long though, as Captain Fields saves the day.
One more step and I'll plant a bullet in your brain.
At this point, the movie is essentially over, but here's what's really confusing. So we see Burke in the next scene relaxing at a bar, and for some pointless reason, the filmmakers decide to kill off Captain Fields. On the television, a narrator is describing a tragedy that happened, where Captain Fields was flying his jet, lost control, and crashed. And then that's it. It's over. The movie's over. How are they going to kill off a major protagonist like that after all the bad guys are dead? It would make sense if it was setting up a sequel, but that's not what they did. And that is Stealth Hunters. Do I recommend watching this in its entirety? Maybe. Probably, only if you're with a group of friends planning to laugh at its low budget quality. But anyway, thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel if you want to keep updated with more videos like this.
Oh man, I'm so hungry. How long is this gonna take?
No shit, man. I could eat a 2-pound barbecued marshmallow tuna melt big burger, man.
Oh, cool. You read Fig Comics too?
And before I go, I want to say thanks for watching. And as a reminder, a lot of the reviews you see on my channel, I try to review movies that no one else has reviewed yet, along with exclusive footage that has yet to surface on the internet. So please subscribe if you want to see more obscure movies like this. Also, if you'd like to check out my movie podcast that I co-host based around new movies, check out the Can't Stop Watching Movies podcast on your favorite podcast app, or find us at can'tstopwatchingmovies.com.